So Gearbest has sent me this cool looking quad. Wanted to show it to you because it looks like it's obviously a takeoff of Lego or building blocks. It's called the blocks, new blocks flying. It's got do-it-yourself flying fun, pictures all around the box and everything. But what I wanted to show you really when we get in here is it's really done like a sort of electronics system for you to build, and even packed up individually, and the way all the packaging is done. Really fun if it was giving it to a kid or something or other to actually build and play, and then they get to fly their own quad after they built it as well. There's no soldering or anything to do. Everything's all very much like a normal quad, but you do actually build it up. So it says for 14 and above, so let's see whether I can get it assembled. And even the transmitters were a nice little cool sort of mini gaming one, so look forward to having a go with that. And then the instructions are very much like I remember Lego from years ago. I don't expect it's changed much. Basically all the assembly, and then very briefly runs through what the actual controls are. So really nicely packaged and done. Let's get it assembled. So there it is, my first full build actually that I've finished. I built a racer once, but I never actually finished it, so I'm quite chuffed, you know. I actually built my own quad. There we go. Oh yeah, no, did all the design and development myself. Pretty cool, eh? I think this is really good. I think there's some grandkids that are going to think I'm the best granddad ever once this gets handed over to them. Not that I wasn't, obviously. I assumed I was anyway. So the battery slots in there nicely, and you can still put it on charge, or obviously it just takes seconds to take apart. So it's actually, yeah, quite a good bit of fun, I think, for the kids. The one thing they don't show is what orientation the props go, and the drawings show them incorrectly actually. So I've put this the way that the majority of quads go, so they face down, so that the props are turning into the centre in both directions, sort of thing, and that's the way I sort of remember it, and it definitely lifted off when I gave it a quick test indoors, but I haven't actually flown it as yet, and I just think it's really smart and could get the, you know, not that the kids need encouraging into flying RC stuff, but if they did, I think this would be pretty cool to do. I'm going to plug turn the transmitter on first of all. And you've got a little tiny flashing LED there. Oh, before I do that, let me run through the instructions on here. You've got a button here that presses down, but I haven't found what that does. You've got your trims around here. You've got a button here that makes a beeping noise, but again, haven't found what that does. And the instructions literally tell you everything else and don't tell you what these do. So, and this button does. So, I don't know, we might find out on the flight, might we? This changes rates, starts in low rates, changes it to high rates, and then goes back to low rates, so on and off with the rates basically. And this one's your flip button, and that's it really, it is that simple. So on with the transmitter first of all. I don't really think it'd make a lot of difference, and there's no, no finesse to this or anything. The LED is really dark, really dim. You can hardly see it at all, so it wouldn't even work as a night flyer, I don't think. And then up and down to bind. It had a little red LED there, now that's gone to green. Oh, I'm so chuffed I've built something. So here we go then, this is the maiden flight, so let's see how we get on. Hey, actually it flies. It's like a tiny bit of breeze in the garden, as you can tell by the way it's just always going in that direction. That actually flies quite nicely. So that's in low rates. Very smart indeed. I'm going to pop it up into high rates. Hopefully it won't go too fast. Oh no, I've managed to control it. Hey! I'm so easily pleased when I'm flying. And the actual transmitter, though it's really tight in your hands, it's really not bad. Oh yeah, I can see kids loving this everywhere. Really smart. Whee! It actually gets a bit of a shift on, doesn't it? And it sort of recovers as well. Perhaps tuning on the PIDs for the expert flyers. Whoa, man, that thing goes. Well, it's getting on for 30 metres it's just done. Hey, God, Bennett, I'm not too sure the grandkids will actually see this. I might fib that I ever got it. And actually, the orientation isn't too bad because the props are different colours. So, and you've got that yellow bar at the front as well. So, and you're not going to fire it further than 30 metres away, are you? Come on. Right, let's try this flipping then, shall we? I'm actually really enjoying this. Oh, I thought it flipped. Nope, don't want to flip. All I'm getting is the beeping. That's the button they told me it does it with. No, and the other button is totally dead. This one here on the throttle. Oh, by the way, it's a mode 2. Not that it really makes an awful lot of difference, but it is a mode 2. And I can't really tell whether we're getting flashing LEDs or not. Oh no, we're still not. I mean, there's no weight to this thing really. It should fly pretty well, but I don't know whether it's just mine that hasn't got the flip mode on it. I don't know why it's not working. It is cool. Very smart. So I've been flying it on thumbs. Let's try it on pinching. Yep, it flies pinching too. The transmitter feels so tiny in your hand, but it's actually controllable. That's yaw in high rates. Oh, it didn't actually alter it, did it? No, it didn't. That's in low rates. That's in high rates. Ah. So that's in low. Oh no, that was in high and then low. So that's high. No, that's low. Definitely, you can see the difference there. So that's in high rates. There you go, you can see it tilt back into low rates. So basically, I don't think it alters the yaw at all, but it alters the pitch and the roll. Whoop, that breeze is just catching it, whoa. Yes, it could hardly keep up. It's a tiny bit of breeze on my back, I mean literally a tiny bit. So that's roll in high rates. That's in low rates. Yes, there's quite a difference. The only thing it doesn't come with, if you're going to give it to people who can't fly or anything, you've obviously got no protection at all. There's no prop guards or anything. Oh, and just got a little flash off the LEDs there. So there's no, like I say, no prop guards or anything. So I wonder what that little button there does. Absolutely nothing, I think. Nope, does nothing. Whoa, we're going to go. I can just tell we are. Yep, I'll let that drop then. Well, there we go. I think whip it into beta flight and on the computer and you know, start trimming up those PIDs. Full FPV system on there. Maybe a 3-axis gimbal and a 4K camera. But obviously all that was sarcasm. This thing is just good fun. And yeah, it flew really nicely actually. Transmitter's good to use as well. So yeah, as a little thing to get someone into it. Someone who wants to build something and just have a little play around. Really nice. Yeah, good stuff.